Start. Is this thing on? I have no idea.
Hello, yes it is.
Yay! I have no idea. Now I gotta go to the
It looks
the
like
watch
it's
section.
yeah. Okay, it's on.
Yee. Hi, people.
Hello,
I brought it
everyone.
back. I hope you're
Oh
happy.
yeah, Shadow.
Goddamn right.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Dark Shadow. My cheeks are so fucking warm right now. It's not even funny. But again, welcome back to the bullshit show. I did have another guest. I have no idea what's going on with that other guest. Whatever. Moving on.
Yeah.
My other guest, Neko-chan. Everybody knows
Hi.
Neko-chan. Everybody loves Neko-chan.
Hey.
Even though
Thank
Neko-chan
you
is
for
like,
the
who
loves.
are all these people?
I know some of you.
I know, you
Well,
know
or at
most of
least
them.
well, yeah. We occasionally conversate
See. Especially in the tweeters.
in the tweeters, or occasionally on the steams.
Steam. On the
Yeah, the
steams.
steams.
Steams. I have no idea. Sorry, I was like, I'm drinking a fucking soda because I need caffeine and bubbles and stuff. I need a brain.
Need the bubbly.
Bubbly, bubbly. Rub-a-dub tub. There's blue in the tub. I think that particular episode of whatever the fuck that was from. I think there was a hippopotamus that just happened to be blue and it was in the tub.
Huh.
I'm remembering from kindergarten. I was like 5. I have no idea. But yeah. I decided, like, I'm going to stick with, like, fuck, I'm just gonna leave the bullshit show. That's it. A lot of people loved it, even if they missed it live and everything. A lot of people were telling me that they enjoyed listening to the rambling and nonsense and just, like, what the fuck is even being discussed, like, material in the background. Because it's not something you necessarily have to watch, because it's just me in the chat. I don't know what the fuck to do with this space. I'm pointing at you. This space that's here. I don't know what the fuck to do with it yet. I'm still tweaking with things. That way it's not just like a fucking boring looking screen.
Which it's nice with the rainbows.
Yes, I like the colors, but also at the same time I enjoy music, so it just reminds me of Equalizer
Yes.
and everything. So with fucking paint splatters, just like I splat you.
Yes.
But also what sucks is that it's most of my viewers are either in Europe or they're at work. So it just kind of, nah, kind of sucks.
Shadnish.
But, you know what? Also, what I would like to say is that I'm glad that Dark Shadow is doing okay, because he lives in Texas with, like, the Hurricane Harvey and everything. But holy shit, my heart goes out to you people that are getting the brunt of that shit, or dealing with the brunt of it and everything, and the aftermath. That shit sucks. And I can say that because I deal with hurricanes all the fucking time when they actually do hit Florida. So
Yeah.
And Neko-chan is a veteran of that shit too. So we
Yeah.
understand. Not to that extent of devastation, but our hearts go out to you.
Yeah.
That shit is just fucked up. And
Yeah. Especially since it got like a horrible flooding, which like we don't get it that bad.
Dude. Well, in some
We're-
areas they get really, really bad. Like
But,
my
like, to the
area
point
can actually
where-
flood.
But I mean, to the point where houses are being like
Oh,
floated
yeah,
away.
It
Never gets that bad. At least not that I'm aware of.
our sewer system, our channel system has been pretty decent, but there's just some areas that are just really fucking bad. Like where our friend Chippy lives is prone to flooding. I
Yeah,
have
and
driven
also-
through it, never again.
Yeah.
Just fuck that.
But also, like,
Hey, Digital
usually
Man.
she said that after sometimes after it rains, that sometimes she flood turtles, which I'm like a little jello. over
Neko,
that.
did I ever tell you that this was like we had one hell of a tropical storm going on? I don't know if you're down here. I don't think you were down here in Florida at that time. But we had a nasty tropical storm, and like when I used to, my room used to be in the middle between my brothers and sisters. I was punished. I was grounded for what reason? I don't remember. But I'm just like sitting there on my windowsill, just like looking out the window, just going, "This sucks. I really don't feel like cleaning my room."
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking outside, and I'm like, "What the fuck just jumped in the middle of the road?"
What?
And apparently our sewers backed up a little bit. Like they didn't back up. They weren't open to drain all the water and everything. So apparently we had fish. We had catfish
Swimming
washing up on the streets.
What?
So my brother, sister, and I, and my mom, we got like a garbage can, and we got like something else to catch all these fish in our neighborhood. We caught like 8 catfish and 2 sea bass,
Whoa.
and then put them back in the lake nearby. And we're just like, that was so fucking random. I was like, that was the best grounding ever. I was still grounded, but at the same time, I got to help out with something that was interesting. What else? Oh yeah, and another thing, like while it's like at the beginning of the episode and everything, is like I am no longer going to be producing videos on YouTube because YouTube, you can go fuck yourself. I said it anyway. I'll only do podcasts on here. I'll just do the bullshit show on here. And any like live streaming like of video games and everything is going to be over on Twitch. My Twitch info is down in the description down below, along with my Instagram and also Twitter. Those are the only ones that I actually really use the most that you can get a hold of me on. I do have a Snapchat, but last time I decided to share my Snapchat info and everything, I got a picture that is like, it wasn't bad, but at the same time, it wasn't wanted. That's all I have to say to the guys. Damn. Anyway. I was like, I did not need a dick pic at 4 o'clock in the morning. Thanks.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No, it was a full body. A full body.
Oh.
Nudity.
Oh. Really?
I was like, yeah. I was like, thanks, dude. Thanks. Hey, Yummy, how are you? At least it's not too insanely late for you over there.
Hey, Yummy.
God damn, my hands are cold, so I'm happy about that.
Yay, cold instead of like Satan's armpit.
My cheeks are so fucking hot because I'm overly tired, but I don't feel it yet. I know I'm gonna crash later. Hello, tweeters. I can see Smooth MJ just like tweeting crazy over there.
Yeah.
The joy of having 2 monitors. Yes. I love having 2 monitors.
Yeah, I've yet to experience that. I mean, technically, I kind of have 2, only because I have my my Wacom tablet, which has like the screen that you can draw on.
Yeah, but once
that does count as the second screen at least. That because I have the
when
second
you're doing
screen
artsy stuff, yeah.
But yeah, I could technically I could watch a YouTube video on it if I want to.
Yeah, but those things are expensive. Like you wouldn't want to like overwork it.
Well, I've had it for many years, and like even though it's still not functioning like it used to, because maybe because of just how that it's like was operating around like I think the Windows 7 era. So
okay.
So yeah, and the newer things, it still doesn't work quite right with the thing, but it just might be something I have to tweak in the settings or something.
Sorry, I'm over here messing with stuff. Hey, Magnificent Gaming, how you doing? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while.
I don't think I know that one.
He's been around for a while.
Okay.
He's been around for a while.
I don't think I remember interacting.
He comes and goes. Another person that I hope that's okay, because I don't know what part of Texas that he lives in, is Jason Lee. I actually haven't seen him around in a long time.
Magnificent's little like side live chat logo looks like a green M&M.
Well, that's because they don't have an actual avatar.
Yeah, I know. It looks like an M&M.
Okay, that's what I
Make me
thought.
crave chocolate. Make me think crave chocolate. Damn you.
Did you see the Quake World Championship? The Legend Cooler was there. Oh yeah, you guys are into all that stuff and everything. No idea. Yeah. Just for shits and giggles, if anybody happens to know this shit, because I honestly don't care, but at the same time, I do want to know who won. Who won the fight last night? If anybody happens to know that shit randomly. I've been having to listen to people, Neko, for weeks about just talking about the fucking fight last night. Like,
The Quake thing?
Um,
Or is that something else?
Mayweather won. Although I don't know who's who, honestly. Was he the MMA fighter or the boxer?
Oh, okay. I only remember one, I think I only remember
I'm good,
one, like,
just getting ready with Gareth to pop over. I'll be cooking him some dinner. Gareth, wish you a happy birthday. Thank you, Yummy.
Yeah.
The fight got predicted in a Simpsons. Go watch it. I honestly don't think it was legit. Hello, Smooth.
Hi, Smooth. Yes, you are.
No, he's a figment of our imagination, apparently.
No, I was in Resident Evil.
In Ada's campaign, yes, you were.
Yeah, I was an imaginary friend.
Honestly, Magnificent, I'm not gonna go watch The Simpsons because one, I don't really care for The Simpsons anyway. The Simpsons have pretty much predicted everything.
Or sometimes it's just that Simpsons did it.
Yeah, The Simpsons have already done it.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that was like that South Park episode. That really early one. Not like super early, but yeah, it was like Simpsons
like in
did
the
it.
earlier seasons, yeah. It's like, well, shit.
Goodness.
And it's like, and you can't even just borrow an idea from someone and just basically make it better.
Mhm.
It's kind of like that with art. I can understand by giving people credit for like their pose or whatever, but at the same time, and it's like, okay, you know what? You know what could have been done? It's like, I could have had a model look at your drawing and do that same exact pose, but I used the model as a reference and not your fucking drawing. It's like, how can you prove that shit, honestly?
Because, well, I would prefer to have, like, one that's based on, like, a model, because then you actually can see...
Proper anatomy.
Yeah, and also, proper positioning, too, because, you know, sometimes when we try to do it from our heads, that, it's probably...
It's not quite right.
Things probably shouldn't go, like, your muscles or your legs can't really do certain things that sometimes people illustrate them as doing, and it's like, yeah, no.
Okay, so Mayweather was the boxer, and he's the one that kicked his ass? Awesome.
I have no idea.
It's just something I've had to listen to on and off in artificial streams and everything as I'm just like sitting in there, and I'm just like, oh my god. I can't wait for this fight to be over with.
Final Fantasy 14, I got
Ixion
from 10 as a mount. Is that a summon?
Yes, Ixion is like the lightning summon from Final Fantasy X.
Oh.
He's
I don't remember.
He's a horsey. With a big ass horn. Well, I gave you the game.
It's been a while.
So...
I'll be playing it at some point. And be like, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. It's okay though.
Well,
it's like the first time I played it.
I would let you borrow my strategy guide, but the thing is, you have the remastered version, so they tweaked something. Some bosses are actually a lot harder than the original.
It's okay.
So mine's the PlayStation 2 strategy guide.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll deal.
Okay. Well, you know what? At least you guys can actually read the chat a little bit, even though you gotta, like, squint your eyes and shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna learn how to do the whole, like, Streamlabs bullshit. Just for fun. And everything, but, Everything's a learning process, especially I can't English and I'm slurring my words now. Meh. Um, sorry, song that's playing in the background is distracting me. Yeah. Totally lost my train of thought. My bad. Cheeks are so fucking hot. And you know what? We might as well get this out of the fucking way. What was it that we were going to discuss about Mass Effect Andromeda? Oh, there's Jason Lee. He's alive. How is the weather on your end?
Hey, Jason. Hello. Yeah.
Nico.
Yeah, what?
Oh, you're typing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was trying to type, but the chat won't let me, so I'm just like, I'll just, you know.
You can just verbally just say hi.
I know, I can't help it. I like doing both. It's kind of like, you know, the cherry on top of the, you know.
Sunday?
Yeah, the friendly Sunday.
There's a naughty Sunday?
I said friendly.
I know, but now I'm asking, there's a naughty one?
I guess I don't know. I don't know.
I think she just like opened up. She just cracked open Pandora's box a little bit. Okay.
Crap. But yeah, what were we gonna talk about with Andromeda before?
Your thoughts.
On how it is.
What are your personal thoughts? What are your pros and cons?
Okay. So, I personally really loved the fuck out of this game. I seriously did. Like, the characters felt like they had just like that little bit extra funny realism, like very personable, way more personable than like some of the other games.
Mm-hmm.
It felt more like everybody was so comfortable with each other after a while, and there was actual kind of real awkwardness, especially when new characters are introduced and people are getting used to each other and try not to be racist and all that.
Just making it more awkward. Yeah, I remember those parts.
Yeah, you remember that.
You're just sitting there as the player just going, oh, that's cringeworthy.
But it's funny.
Exactly. It's like
and
so
there's
cringy
just
but
some
funny.
moments. There's just some moments when that just made you go, wait, what?
Yeah, I honestly
but it was
can't,
just
I
it
can't
was
remember
feel
some
good.
of them.
A lot of the character interaction and character relationship building felt way more personable, and it really made it feel really awesome for me. I was very fortunate to not really experience any of those glitches, like the glitches where people are suddenly floating or
just so you people know, she played the PS4 version.
yes.
Just so you know.
Yeah. I got it for PS4 because I've played all the Mass Effect games on a console, so I wanted to kind of stick to that because I like playing with the controller on that.
I have yet to actually do that. It just probably feel weird.
It's so good. But yeah, okay, so for me there was a lot of pros with the story. I really liked that pretty much you had to kind of suddenly pick up and wear the pants in the family become Pathfinder from your dad that is suddenly just bit the dust and stuff, which is like, oh fuck. And
oh, by the way, yeah, spoiler alert for some people, I guess.
sorry. Well, it's just it's the beginning of the game, so it's like, eh.
True. Oh.
It's the very first thing that happens, so it's like, there's a reason why that your character is who they are, and okay. The biggest cons that I felt like it was missing is that it felt like it was missing more opportunities for random conversation. Like, one of the things that I didn't like about that was also lacking in the original Mass Effect series was that, you know, you go to, you know, talk to a character and there's really nothing new to talk about, even if it's just tiny bits of random banter.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, you know, you have a conversation after a major thing happens, and then after that, like, you know, you come back from doing another little thing on a planet or something that really wasn't, like, plot worthy, and it's like, nobody wants to talk to me. I'm trying to go around. It's like, oh hey,
like
Pathfinder, how's it going? I'm like, oh good. How are you doing? There's just no other conversation to be had. I'm like, come on! I'm starving for, like, just wanting to talk to people. It's fun to hear, though, people talking to each other when you walk into one of the rooms and they're just having random conversation. That's sometimes funny as hell.
Yeah, a lot of times the most of the random ones I've encountered were on... What planet was it on? I think it was the Nexus. I think it was on the Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just be like, all of a sudden I'm listening, and I'm like, I'm hearing 3 conversations at once, which was a problem, because I couldn't... When you're hearing the fucking guy in the PA system, then you're hearing a conversation across a room from you, and then all of a sudden you got Sam talking to you, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, Sam!
Yeah, I know. That's another con that, like...
Sam was fucking annoying.
I know. They, like, you know, when you're out in the field and you have to, like, mine, and you can mine minerals.
Every time you hit that button, he says, like, oh, you can, like, mine for resources. And it's like, I fucking know. Shut up. That's why I hit the button.
And every time you come into an area that can be mined, he's all like, oh yeah, you can mine this place for resources. Yes, I know, Sam. The little thingy, the little radar thingy on my thing is going off telling me that already.
The thing that tells me about the thing on the thing where the thing is. A lot of things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that
yeah,
was... Oh my
that was
God.
very fucking annoying. That was very fucking annoying.
Mind you, I still haven't beaten the damn game. I'm close to it, but I haven't beaten it.
I was just playing it practically non-stop, and the days that I'd have to go, like 3 or 4 days sometimes between, I'd be, like, itching the whole time, be like, I wanna fucking play. I just wanna play. I wanna know what happens next.
So you didn't really have, like, a lot of, like, graphical issues and everything, except for the stuff they basically updated and fixed.
Yeah,
but
which
nothing crazy.
I didn't even realize really entirely at the time that they fixed things. I think I noticed the eyes.
It was the eyes. People were like, oh god, the eyes are so lifeless. And it's like, who the fuck cares? Have you seen the first Mass Effect? That thing is hideous.
I know, yeah. I think the second the worst thing that I ever came across is just the fact that, one or two of my quests glitched. One was funny because the first time that I actually noticed that it glitched was that I turned it in, got the cutscene for it, but it didn't count it as me turning it in. It's like, I was like, well, at least I got to see what it was like, and seeing the cutscene for it was pretty cool. A super plus is that, the freaking
oh my god,
chick Pathfinders got, like, actual good, like, sex scenes.
Except for the female on female shit,
which I haven't seen that, but...
Well, if you YouTube it just for shits and giggles, basically, apparently the one between female Ryder and PB, it just basically looks more like, I guess PB should have a dick or something, or Ryder should have a dick. It's just the movements weren't right, apparently. I didn't watch it. Wait. Yes, I did, but I wasn't really paying attention, honestly.
It's fine.
I was just going, why are their nipples so small?
But,
that was my biggest thing about the females in this game. Why are their nipples so small? Everyone has the same exact size
It's
nipples.
very cold in space.
There's no variety. Come on.
Oh yeah, another thing that actually really, really bugged me was they got really fucking lazy on the character models.
Yes.
There was
Yes.
no fucking variation between any of the Asari. The only Asari that stood out was PB. I mean,
No,
everybody
honestly,
else
if you
looked
take
like the
PB's,
doctor.
no, if you take PB's like fucking eye makeup, like her just fucking like paint roller makeup off,
Yeah.
she basically does look like all the other fucking Asari.
Well, I don't know. I think she had a unique face, like because everybody
She
else
had
just looked
she
like
had a
the
little
doctor.
bit. Okay, in the previous in the trilogy, she had like they were all very slim and slender, like very.
Yeah, but they all had their own individual like
Most
character
of them had
model
an
for the
individual
face.
face. Yes.
Yeah, the faces were all unique. I mean,
But-
some NPCs, of course, were the same, but that wasn't for like every fucking person you talked to. That was like an NPC, and like I can understand for the Angaran because inherently, like at least with their species, that I can understand that yeah, they pretty much fundamentally all look the same.
And we
except
won't
for
mention
just color
why.
variations.
And we won't mention why they all basically look the same.
Yeah, but yeah.
Um,
So of course, the one character who enjoys your crew, Jal, is like the only unique looking one in like. But I mean, as far as his coloring goes, but he
It's
does
not just like his
almost.
skin color and everything. It's actually his uniform.
Oh yeah, that too.
His uniform
his
had to
uniform's
stand out
so
from the rest.
cool. So cool looking.
And basically, Jal was he was like the Garrus. They try to recreate Garrus.
Yeah, but that's
Jal.
like he was way more of like holy crap. This is Jal is pretty much what every freaking like a 13, 12-year-old girl would dream for having like the personality and like, you know, chivalrousness of like a fucking boyfriend that they're like, yes, that's my Prince Charming. I want that. It's just like catering to every fantasy I had when I was like 12 or 13.
My only thing, because I agree with most of the shit that you said and everything, but I played the PC version. Now, who said something about the okay, Magnificent, the head spinning like Dr. Dre glitch? Yeah, I
think I
encountered
only
that
had
a
that
lot.
once.
And
I think I had that either once or twice.
That's what happens when I talk to another AI that's in the game. And
Yeah,
also
that happened with me too.
with the AI.
Yeah, when I was in the room.
All right. She's like doing some fucking witchcraft. I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Fucking head
But it
turn,
also
like,
happened
what
again,
are you-
but I don't remember where I was. I think I was in the middle of a mission somewhere. Yeah, that was fun. I was just kind of like, how does one's head turn like that? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god.
Hi, Retro.
Oh. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Mm-hmm.
And also work on chapter 5. Neko-chan's enjoying it.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I love every minute of it. I laugh so much. I don't care if it has bad grammar. It makes it funnier.
Yes, everybody, it is my birthday.
Yes, it's your birthday. So whoop whoop.
August 27th, 19... I'm not gonna say what year. You guys guess how old I am. Have fun with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you,
It's a
Minnie.
special birthday.
Honestly, I don't think anything's gonna top last year. Neko-chan fucking spoiled the shit out of me.
I did.
Thank you, Jason. But, yeah, my main thing that keeps turning me off from this fucking game, and I compare it to the very first Mass Effect, because I had a love-hate relationship with that bullshit as well.
Well, yeah,
Granted, everybody
the first one
says that the trilogy is the fucking best and everything. I'm not fucking looking at the trilogy. Andromeda is good for its own game. But
well, yeah, it's a separate thing, man.
But
yeah. Yes.
The exploration in the first Mass Effect was very simplified. And a lot of things you didn't even fucking know about. Unless you decided to land on every fucking planet and explore the entire fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
But in Andromeda, you're given these tasks and everything, and they are so fucking vague.
I agree. Yeah, I do agree with that.
I actually
And I
have to break out what I call is the fucking Mass Effect Andromeda Bible, the strategy guide.
yeah, I saw that thing is pretty freaking thick.
That's what she said. But yeah, it's a little dusty because I haven't used it too much, except for tasks. Just the fucking tasks, which are not necessary, but are still fun to do. And thank you, Toxic Donut, aka Beavis.
Oh, baby. If Hin was here, he could do a really good Beavis and Butthead, both of them.
Mm-hmm. But remember, in Retro Knight's story, he's the voice of Donald Duck.
Yeah, which, well, he does do
Hey, Jordan.
a really good Donald Duck. Hello, Jordan.
Yes.
Hello.
But the exploration really fucking turns me off in Andromeda because a lot of it is just so fucking bullshit.
I know
it reminds
that
me of a lot of
it
quests
was-
that I used to do in World of Warcraft.
Yeah, they're like, I will say, like, the first planet that was it you colonized, that there was that
Oh, and
one.
Eos?
Yeah, Eos. There's a thing where you have to recover a bunch of,
All the dead bodies. I
deceased
still
bodies.
can't find one. I'm missing
I
one
don't
dead
even.
body.
I think that there's a section where there are dead bodies that I can't investigate, so I think that area is glitched. There's just this one area that's around like an artifact kind of thing sticking out of the sand, and there's like a bunch of dead bodies around it, but yet you can't like investigate them or anything.
Yeah, it's fucking shitty as hell. I know, like, my particular save file is probably glitched up the ass because of, like, the updates that they did for single player, which apparently now they're not going to be doing any more updates for single player.
Bullshit.
And they're going to focus on multiplayer for who knows how long, but who gives a shit.
But I can't do multiplayer unless I get the freaking PS Plus, which sucks, because I would want to do multiplayer and have fun with other people, but I'd have to get a subscription, which it's like, I don't want to do that right now.
But, to be quite honest, this game was not ready. It was not ready to come out. I would have been happy if it came out, like, a year later.
Yeah, you know what, honestly, it would have been worth, it was well worth the wait. I mean, I liked it, but it still had so much more that, yeah, obviously you can't release a game that has 1,000,001 fucking glitches just to try and make your audience happier. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, that would be the most horrible time to come in onto this stream and everything, is we're talking about dead bodies and their locations in a video game. But shit, I don't know what the hell I was gonna say, because damn it, Nico. I was in the middle of trying to say something and then you jumped right in, and now I forgot what I was trying to say.
Okay, I know it had to do with well, obviously we were talking about Andromeda.
Okay, no, but basically, like, it should have came out, like, a lot later. It's not BioWare's fault, because, one, they also sent, like, an entire new development team, not a really large one, a small one, and they had people going in and out of this fucking team over time working on this project. And also at the same time, again, EA decided to stick their fucking nose in their business when I guess they originally said that they were going to give them the time that they need.
And then, of course,
fuck that. EA is like, all they do is eat ass. So,
yeah.
They fucked over BioWare yet again. Now they're going to be working on a new game called Anthem. So, we'll see how that turns out. They said that's a little more, I guess, Star Wars-esque, not so much massive. I have no idea. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I haven't really read into that, so I'm just like, eh.
I'm just like, when it comes out, it comes out. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I do have, like, a love-hate relationship with Andromeda. To be quite honest, if anybody happens to want to get this game in the future, wait for a price drop. Don't be ashamed of it, whatever. It is what it is. People gotta save money somehow.
I guess it's gonna kind of have to be like how the Order was, because that game for PS4, the Order, was really good. It was really fucking good, and voice acting, gameplay, the graphics, and the environment and the world is really fucking cool. But it started out at like $80, and apparently it was really short. I haven't played it all the way, but it was really freaking good. But yeah, I guess because people were bitching it was too short for the price and stuff, that
Yeah.
I waited for it to drop, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. Like, I want to try playing Bloodborne, because I know it's kind of like Dark Souls, but at the same time it's a little bit different. I want to try that.
That's the one with the chick with like with the mental problems, right?
Bloodborne?
Like, yeah, that
No.
one's the Viking chick, right?
No,
No,
that's Hellblade.
it was Hellblade. Oh, sorry.
Hellblade is a new game that came out. That's $30.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry.
I did not know it was your birthday, Kate. Have a good one. I'm trying not to fucking waffle face over here onto my keyboard. That's why I'm doing a podcast, and then Nico and our boyfriend Henry are going to be coming over here, pick my ass up, and then we're going to drive up and go pick my other friend's ass up and have dinner.
But
There's
yeah,
a lot of ass
we
getting
still
picked up.
gotta refuel you on some extra caffeines.
Maybe. That'd probably be after dinner. I don't know. Or I'll just get coffee while I'm there.
Yeah, true.
Actually, I don't know if, like, around evening time if they serve coffee. I have no idea. Holy shit, Twitter. It's like all of a sudden it just exploded in tweets, and it's just like, okay.
Is people saying the happy birthdays?
No. That's fucking Facebook. Cause
Oh, okay.
actually, I think I have that turned off on Facebook. I don't know. But yeah, those are somewhat my thoughts right now on Andromeda. There are certain things that are a lot better than the original trilogy, and some that aren't.
Like, I mostly love
It's
it.
not
I
perfect.
mostly love it.
It's not a perfect game, just like every fucking game. They're not perfect.
Still a little bit disappointed you still can't romance a Krogan.
I would not want to romance Drac.
I so would've.
He's got a better personality than Rex, but
Shit,
I just
love
realized
Big
he's
Old Man.
older than Rex.
I know he is.
Holy shit. God damn. Mako.
Hey, he's really cool and awesome. And like and when he made his entrance,
so why not?
when he made his entrance in the game, I was like, that's really fucking epic. I told my character to say that too. It's like, actually, that was really cool. Oh, thanks. Freaking grabs me by the throat, hits me up against a fucking wall. It's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I did that same thing as well.
I was like, that was really badass. That was just great. He's like definitely one of my absolute, if not my favorite crew member.
He's
Definitely
just fun
my
to
favorite
talk
crew
to.
member. I love conversating with him, but also I take him with me on.
I enjoyed his
Practically every
loyalty
trip.
mission because his loyalty mission was rather comical.
Yeah, it was
Serious
it was.
but comical.
Hmm. And it's nice that you get to know a little bit of his family too, since his granddaughter works on
Nexus.
Nexus, right? Can't remember words, terms, stuff.
Another game that I've basically been playing the shit out of because I don't know, I got slightly addicted to it and everything. Thanks, Neko-chan. Was Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I was like, did I start
Dude.
that?
Yeah,
Did I
you
get you
did.
interested? I did.
I've seen I've seen Markiplier play it only on live streams, and I've seen Mark's friend's fiance, Molly.
I did not
play
know what
it.
to expect. I had no spoilers or any kind of hints going into this. I just just saw the trailers for it originally, and I was like, this seems like a cute game to do. It's
Okay, but in all
cute.
seriousness, how the fuck do I harvest that giant ass cabbage I got? I don't
You
know
mean
how
the
the hell that happened.
cauliflower.
Same difference.
I have no freaking clue.
I posted
You
it
got
on
col-
Twitter. I've got this giant cauliflower.
A hen called a colossal flower.
Cauliflower?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to fucking harvest that thing because I haven't played the game in over a week, and then I log on. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Like, holy crap.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm still in fall, so you're like you're beating me by like a few months in the
Well, the
game.
thing is, you're actually in relations with people in the village, so me, not so much.
Yeah, I've had to kind of go through a lot of rocky roads with trying to figure out what people like, and also getting cutscenes on when you're making friends with particular people. And some of the cutscenes with people are actually either like touching or comedic, or like it's very. It has a whole range of things depending on the the person, one of your neighbors, one of your many neighbors in there.
Gotcha.
There's like some people I haven't really gotten that far on, but I actually, even the people that were maybe one heart in, that I'm starting to figure out some of the things that they have interest in and like, so I can at least in the fall where blackberries grow like freaking wildfire, that apparently a lot of people like blackberries, so I'm like, yay, easy gift. I got like 100 of these.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to go around doing that a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people surprisingly like blackberries. There's some people though that, I don't know, even with other berry types, they kind of like, or some objects that you think are like pretty cool, you give it to somebody and they're like, what the fuck is this thing? How dare you?
This is insulting.
Yeah, I know, which is like, what? What?
How the fuck did I know? How was I supposed to know?
I know, the reactions sometimes. Like, you give somebody, like, a raspberry or something, and they're like, oh, this is horrible. This is, like, the worst thing ever. What's wrong with you? I'm like, it's just a berry. and, you know, it's like the one girl, which I think she's cool, Abigail. It's funny, you can, I discovered that she likes quartz, you know, from the mines.
Mm-hmm.
But when you give it to her, she's like, oh, what, great. How'd you know it was hungry? This looks delicious. I'm like, what? It's not rock candy.
What character is that?
Abigail, she's like the goth chick in like
the one that wears like purple.
Yeah, the one that has purple hair. She's cool.
Her favorite thing is amethyst.
Yeah, which I got her amethyst once, I think.
Oh, I mined so many of those up because I have reached level 120 in the mine.
Wow, I haven't even gotten past, like, I got the what do you call it, the elevator thing to get me at a 5, but I don't even think I've gotten like really past 10 yet. It's just like, between having to do like errands and shit for people, I don't usually have like the whole time to go and freaking brush through the mines, which sucks because I have fun just doing that. But I also haven't upgraded my sword yet. I still have a wooden sword, I think.
I have one that like kills a lot of the low level stuff like in one shot.
Nice. Nice.
I don't know what the hell it is. I know it's not the strongest one, but it's up there.
You know, it's funny, in my first, like, shitty play, which I got, like, a little far in, but then realized that I horribly, underestimated the amount of time I had, and, you know, the time I had to put into farming and stuff, so I was struggling really bad in my first game, and just decided, okay, well, I kind of have an idea of what to do now. I don't know everything, but I have a better idea. So I'm going to restart and pretty much start working up my farm and also the town friendships early. And just go from there. It was cool, because, yeah, as you get more friendship stuff with people, there's actually some fun events that go on. I mean, I actually got to kind of participate in this, like, kind of a mashup version of, like, a card game scenario game that's like D&D.
Yeah.
So I got to kind of do like a tabletop like card RPG D&D game with Sam and Sebastian, and that was actually really fun. I had to actually go through that a couple of times because I'd gotten, at least at that point, I'd gotten to a 10-heart relationship with Sam, who I'd like gave up okay to, and it was like, "Do you want to be my boyfriend?" So I got to 10-heart relationship, at least with like friendship or whatever, and you're supposed to get like at least I guess the first major, I guess, relationship cutscene thing. But unfortunately, on the day that was supposed to happen, I got the letter from him to like meet me at his house or something. It was raining, and apparently there's a glitch in the game that if it's raining, that you can't do that. So I had literally played the same day about 5 or 6 times till I just had to freaking research it, and then find out that I had to just.
Oh, like you would start over.
I started the day over 5 or 6 times and did the same shit over and over. I was like, oh, this is worse than Groundhog Day.
Oh god, that sucks.
I know, it really did, because, like, you know, the days are even though they go quick, they're also time consuming. It takes like 15 minutes to go through one day. So, oh gosh, now Hen's actually going to make a character. Like, God
Wait,
damn
what
it.
now? What's he doing?
I looked over and he's making a character in Stardew Valley.
He's trying to understand the fascination,
I'm
isn't
spreading the madness.
he? The game is like it's just a nice little like relaxing kind of time waster.
It is nice, yeah, but just know that every second counts, like, in the day. Holy crap! Like 10 minutes goes by in like 2 or 3 seconds. So yeah, you got to make the most of every day, and be it that you go and run around and do little, like, I guess kind of quests for people. Like, people will ask, "Hey, can you catch me this fish for dinner?" Or can you get me
fuck
this?
all the fishing quests. I fucking hate fishing in that game. It's such bullshit.
I actually like it. I like it. It's though it's aggravating to catch particular types of fish, because it's funny that I can't catch a bass when I want to. I can catch every other type of fish practically, and like the fucking bass. So there was the one time I remember recently that I don't know, I was doing like this other fishing quest, and I happened to catch 4 silver star basses in a row. I'm like, fuck it, I'm stock holding them in case anybody needs a goddamn bass. But yeah, surprisingly, I got a good rhythm going with my farming, and I actually am at like I think 12,000 gold now. So I'm keeping it up pretty good, and now I don't have to worry about, you know, if you want to buy like there's 2 people that mostly the only thing I know they like for like a good friendship gift is beer. So it's like 400 gold per beer. So it's like at least now I've gotten to a point where I was like, yeah, now I feel like that I don't have to like severely like, you know, cut back on my own hunger just to make friends with other people.
Hang on, I'm just like, everybody's messaging me on my fucking computer. Fucking Facebook Messenger, everything's like, oh my god.
It's nice to see that.
Actually,
that chat,
the only person, like, I appreciate all the birthday wishes and everything, but the one person I'm actually gonna see if he fucking remembers is my brother.
Oh,
there was one year he totally just nothing, and that just
that's fucked up.
It kind of irked me. I think it was my 29th birthday.
That's still sad. It's like, don't forget your sibling's birthday. Never do that. That's not
Well, at
cool.
the same time, it's like come on, he's got 2 kids to deal with.
So, put a fucking calendar. Put a notification on your phone. That's like, hey, your birthday. Birthday's here.
Sit in that household for a day and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Your phone can do it easily.
iPhone. They suck.
That's exactly why I don't like freaking Apple shit. It sucks. And it's expensive. It's expensive.
My god.
For no reason.
The chat just like exploded a little bit.
Yeah, it did. I've been watching it just going, I'm like, oh, I'm glad everybody's having a good time.
I meant to message Chippy, but instead I messaged Fatal by mistake.
Oops.
Saying, all I said was no. Because Chippy was like, she goes, dumb question. Am I meeting you down there? And I'm like, no.
Is that baby girl?
Where?
Right there. Gameplay HQ.
Yes, that is the baby girl.
Hi, baby girl.
Mrs. Hobbinger.
Yeah. Hey, that's my name for her.
Hey, that's what I call her. She calls me Lisa, so.
Lisa. Hi. Long time no see. And talkie. Well, more talkie. Long time no talkie.
Jordan, let me tell you something. Every fucking game that Fatal Mephisto plays for almost more than 2 weeks straight, he's been addicted to. And soon it will die off and never be heard from again until there's an update. That's how he rolls.
Rolling. Then he gets a flat tire.
No,
and then he's like,
he could be a roly-poly.
Really?
Although if he falls and everybody feels the ground shake, you know why. Although, if he... No. I'm gonna go with that if he farts. You feel the ground shake. I saw your Pinterest of squids, but I don't know if I saw like the newest one.
I think my tweeter is at dat Quasi Nako. Let me see.
Yes, it
let
is.
me write it out. Here we go. That be my tweeter.
But if Fatal falls over, I am sorry for like the East Coast. You're gonna feel like a little tremor. But
or
then,
is it just gonna crack and break off?
But then all his European followers are going to feel a tsunami.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Bring your surfboards.
Yeah, I'll link them to Nako as well.
Okay.
She makes the most adorable little squids from Splatoon.
Yeah.
She's really good at that shit. Like, she's even made like little like things of food as well, like charms.
Oh yeah.
Like you've seen that kind of stuff, but she can actually make those, which is pretty amazing.
That's really cool. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Who else?
Though we'll tell you at least, still pertaining to the beginning of Stardew. That the beginning of Stardew seriously gave me the feels. Like I cried a little because it was like I kind of
the
feel
whole thing
that, right?
like with the whole grandfather thing, or
well, that and also like what he tells you and what your life is like at that moment when you decide to become farmer. And it's just like, man, I kind of feel that like right now, or at least at when I started playing it, it was like I feel that right now.
I need to sneeze.
Gesundheit.
And it's stuck.
Well, just in case, Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I think you made it move. It's like crawl, like the sneeze, like you guys feel the little tingling of the sneeze and everything when it's like ready to happen, and then it started here, like lower, and now it's crawling its way up, and I'm like, oh god, that feels weird.
Aaron, you did not just call her Barbie girl.
What?
Like he did not just call her
baby girl Barbie girl. She is so far from being a Barbie girl. She's not white.
If you could only see my like what the fuck face.
Hopefully, eventually, I'll be able to get Skype to and OBS to behave with each other, and they'll be able to see your damn face.
It's okay.
Actually, I was raising a T-Rex. Took 12 hours to raise. With every 3 hours, I had to care for it. That sounds like real life. Like every 2 hours, you have to feed like a baby animal, depending on the animal.
Aw, that's in the arc thingy.
He only did that because I called him Bar.
Bar.
Hey, Bar.
Bar none.
No. There was someone that would say Bar. He was really annoying.
Aw. You could raise all kinds of dinosaurs, I'm sure, but that's funny. You said you saw him like riding a freaking megalodon.
Yes, I thought
saddle on
he was
its
like
back.
there was a saddle on its back and a fucking bit in its mouth, and I'm like,
Are you fucking kidding?
and I'm like, what the fuck? At first, like I saw him swimming up to the megalodon, and I'm like, okay, cool. But the thing is, I didn't see him get on top of it. It like he merged with it, like he got sucked into it. So I thought it ate him, and he's controlling it from the inside. When I was watching, I was like, what the fuck? What is this bullshit? And then he like does a top view. He goes, no, you see, I'm on top of it. I went, oh, I like my version better, honestly. You're steering the damn megalodon from the inside.
Oh,
Big enough.
Baby girl requested a Yoshi
I know,
sound.
and it's like one of those I can't do it on command.
Oh, okay. So when she gets up the Yoshi-ness, it will come out when it wants to.
Mm-hmm. Whatchamacallit? What else have I been playing on and off? Oh yeah, freaking Nego-chan and I are officially done with Resident Evil 5. We are fucking done with that shit.
Yes!
Not only did we beat the campaign, but we also finally finished the Lost in Nightmares? And the Desperate,
something.
Desperate Escape or whatever between Jill
Escape.
and Josh, which that one was fun, but it sucked.
That was cool. Oh yeah, it was annoying because of all the because of all the freaking NPC stupid bullshit, and then running out of ammo all the time, and nah.
Oh, hold on. This is how fucking lazy I am. My whole recording thing for Resident Evil 6 is still not done. I still have to upload one fucking video to complete that series, and I'm just so fucking lazy on editing it, and I really don't care because nobody watches that shit anyway, so whatever.
Why not? It's so funny.
Hey, at least I got the slide one on there, okay?
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Where you were basically banging a panda.
Yeah.
Fucking
That ugly panda bitch.
Yeah, I will not fuck that ugly panda bitch.
Oh goodness. But yeah, that was a great little snippet that you posted on the Twitter for that
oh yeah,
Lost Nightmares thing. That was great.
What about panda fucking?
Watch that little snippet of the video. You'll know.
Oh no, that wasn't it. But no, the snippet of the video from Lost in Nightmares, that shit was hilarious. Because I kept encountering those before you encountered yours.
Yeah.
I just didn't say anything. But that's what I get for laughing at you. Karma hates me.
Like, not often that I get like super startled, but yeah, that happens.
Oh my god, the fact that you got actually a high pitched screech.
Yeah.
I knew it got you. It surprised you. It didn't scare you. It surprised you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a fun little surprise. Like, crap, that scared the crap out of me.
It's like, honestly, it's like when I'm playing video games and shit, and if I'm live streaming or whatever, I don't really have that much to talk about unless, like, for instance, like when we were discussing earlier, talking about Mass Effect Andromeda, if I were to live stream that, this is all you would fucking hear. Sam, shut the fuck up. Sam, I already fucking know that. Sam, what the fuck do you want? And here's the funny thing. My sister comes in, her name is Samantha. So she would probably pop in and be like, what did I do?
Not you.
No, I had to explain that to her because she actually did come in at one point, and I did say to myself, Sam, shut up. And she's like, I didn't even say anything. or something along those lines. So, yeah, it was funny. So I had to explain that whole thing to her, and I'm like, Sam, like seriously, if I were to live stream this fucking game, that's all people would fucking remember that game for my gameplay. That's all they would fucking remember. Sam, shut the fuck up. It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't
like with Baby Girl's whole thing of telling the AI or like the whatever the fuck that thing that talks to you in No Man's Sky.
Mhm.
It has like a British accent. It's female, I believe, and it was driving her crazy. It was driving her fucking crazy. I bet I would troll if I was in your house and snitch on you and say, I think she's talking about you. It's all good. Oh, okay, now I fully understand what you're talking about. You would tell my sister that. Okay, got it.
I did manage to record a bit of the.
That damn no slots in inventory shit was annoying.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that was her thing in No Man's Sky. You just hear her say, shut up! Or repeat it. Or she would repeat it, mocking it in the same voice. I think I actually might have some of that. I do have somewhere on my channel where I actually have like a chipmunk version between her and Fatal. They're playing it like not together, but basically side by side, playing the game and
Yeah.
just bickering at each other. And then I gave them chipmunk voices, so I made it better.
Yeah.
To go along with their Minecraft shenanigans. Listening to
Yeah,
those two is the best.
What? Eh.
We're not gonna really be talking about No Man's Sky because one, Nako's never played it, and two, I don't suggest in her playing it.
Then entirely, I prefer to probably play just what was it, Starbound.
Starbound is so much more interesting.
I miss the original Starbound though, when we didn't really have like a main quest line and storyline to
whatever.
it. Yeah, I kind of like the fuck off and do whatever, and also have some other interesting things. But yeah, it was really cool, just doing things. But though, in at least the new one, I got a really cool house because I took over a dilapidated building thing that was all it was a Heidel building, and they're all like Japanese kind of like look. I think it was a Heidel building that was above water, but anyways, it was really cool, and I took over that house and fixed it up and actually added more rooms underground, and it's such a cool house. And I have you could have a ton of NPCs actually move in, like if you do quests for NPCs outside, like when you're on other planets or whatever, they'll be like, oh hey, either I can crap, I don't remember. God damn it, I don't remember.
It's all right. I just missed basically when it was still in beta mode.
Yeah, I miss that too. Though it's cool having NPCs with an NPC house because they're cool and fun, and they have names and they do things, and it's fun.
I just can't believe that the race that I would choose was basically plant people, but they were like cannibals in a sense.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think that the plant people liked eating the Heidel. I think the plants like eating the fish people. I think it was that.
So they're like Venus flytraps.
Pretty much. I mean, they're cool. I like the plant people were cool.
Yeah, they had some cool designs, but also the avian people were pretty cool.
Yeah, I still like playing my one avian, and also I also like playing a Nova Kid. Nova Kids were really cool.
They're kind of almost like star people, almost.
Yeah, they're kind of they're like a gaseous cloud that's shaped into the form of her person, kind of thing.
Okay.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember seeing them. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have a Western. At least their society is all Western, cowboy stuff. It's pretty neat.
Okay. Brain fart.
Oh, but yeah, as far as like of course, having played on PS4, I don't have a lot of footage that I got to record, but I did get to record a little bit on my PS4. So at some point later, I'll probably post up some of like my final the final battle like thing, because man, it was chaos, and you should see me be all badass, because that was cool, and I felt like a badass, like surviving all of that, because that was
You know,
harsh.
I think for just shits and giggles, I probably will record like my final like battle and everything in Andromeda.
Yeah, you
And
just won't hear
post that.
anything because, of course, I didn't have a freaking mic. But you know, can record bits of video on the PS4 and save it, and then you can put it on a little memory disk and put it on your PC,
Oh yeah.
which is cool. I like that. It just sucks you can't hear what I was saying the whole time, like shit, or just like I'm trying, or just freaking out, just like because that was hard. It was hard. All the battles and almost getting obliterated a bunch of times. I almost died multiple times, but luckily, it's funny that they give you multiple slots in Andromeda to do different gameplay styles. But honestly, for like 98%
You were
of the
soldiering it
game,
up, weren't you?
I had a very particular set of things that I was like abilities and stuff that I invested in, and I did not do anything else. Pretty much, I stayed on the same skill sets because it kept me alive in like 98% of my situations. And I have almost no use for the other ones, at least
Yeah,
not
the
in
whole
a sense.
profile thing in that game and everything is like I had no real use for it, for the fact that we were also playing a normal mode. So I'm pretty sure it has more of a use for once you get into veteran and like a hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like you have like certain battles you have to be in this particular profile. I could be I could be wrong, but never know. But what else? No sluts in inventory. I remember mishearing that. I remember mishearing that in No Man's Sky.
Oh, I do love the Tremors movies, except for, well, the later ones. The first and the second one
originals.
were the best one.
Oh yes, they were hilarious.
The TV show was not bad, but it could have been better.
I think I remember the last time I watched that shit. I think it was at your place back in high school.
Yeah,
I know
and
the
you
last
know,
time I
like,
actually sat down and watched it.
it's like, the third one, it had potential, but I think they just fell really short of what they want.
Skype is making pretty noises at me. Microsoft, stop updating your crap every fucking week. Thank you. Assholes. Fuck you, Tremor. I'm trying to level up my dragon.
Excuse me, the proper term for that is a graboid.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can imagine just wearing some, like, thick spectacles and just, like, pushing the damn thing up your fucking nose while saying that. Getting all fucking nerdy and correct on us.
And somebody revved their engines in your background.
Oh, you can actually hear that?
I heard that.
Yeah, that's one of those fucking kids. Like, honestly, this is probably one of those times I really wouldn't mind popping his fucking tire.
Yeah.
Or, and I don't mean his car tire either.
Oh, ow.
When
I think I told the joke like that.
Back in high school.
Yeah.
Testicle
Still
tire
kinda
popper.
Yeah, pretty much.
TTP. There you go.
Tried to put his car in my garage, so I popped his back tires.
Yes, I think I remember repeating that one to Parker, and he basically cupped his balls and slowly walked away. Gotta miss that kid. Even though he's older than me, he's still a kid.
Yeah, pretty much.
They really make cool better. But what?
Oh,
tired of that
Call of
series.
Duty.
Oh! I read it wrong.
COD. Made fish better.
You're better,
But-
COD.
I don't think I've ever eaten cod.
It's better than the catfish, that's for sure.
I don't think I've really
It's
had
one of the
catfish
few.
either.
It's a white fish. Have you had any type of white fish?
I've had tilapia.
That is a bottom feeding fish.
I
So,
know, but it still has white meat.
not the best fish, but it
Yeah.
basically is not. Doesn't really have any flavor. Cod is a little bit more meaty.
Fish. I like fish. Fish is good.
Want
Fish.
steak.
Yeah.
I want a juicy steak.
Steaks are good. Steaks is very good. Though, like, I haven't had a good filet mignon in, like, forever.
Whitefish sounds like sperm. That's just nasty. Fish tastes better than anyway. Moving on.
Yeah, no comment.
Just no. No.
Like, seriously? They're not, that's more like a tadpole. Which isn't a fish.
Tadpole is bigger, but anyway.
Thanks, Mags. Never eating fish again. So they improved cod, and then you became a codfish. Ah, that's a good one, Chase. You, sir, are a fishmonger. Caw. Caw. Tuki tuki.
Jordan, why? You've said way more messed up shit that was very unnecessary in other streams, so don't act all innocent there. Just don't think about sperm when you eat fish. What's the problem?
Well, sure as hell don't even remotely taste the same. It's funny because catfish is my other nickname. Yeah.
You're a princess catfish.
Yeah, I'm a catfish princess.
Oh my god.
And I remember, like, the first time I thought about that was just, like, see, like, a freaking, like, a actual catfish, like, dressed up in a princess outfit with a little crown on its head.
Baby girl. That's why I was shaking my head. That's why I was shaking my head. I don't ask questions. I only know from personal experience. No.
I'm like 31 fucking years old. How by now have I not known the difference between one thing, that or the other? I am not a spring chicken. I am not the new kid on the block to shit.
I actually like how yesterday in Artificial stream, well, when it was on and everything before he rage quit, we were all talking about baking goods, like different types of cakes and brownies and shit like that.
Oh, that sounds good. Damn it, I'm hungry. Don't make it worse.
Why didn't you at least snack on something?
I did already, but it didn't really do much.
What did you snack on?
I had a little bag of Doritos.
That... I had like 2 slices of like marble rye bread.
I'm jealous.
Would you like me to give you a slice when you get here?
That would be nice.
Catfish. Grandmas
for
for
sale.
sale aren't good. Oh!
Wait, what?
Ah! Smooth!
What?
Damn you, Brits.
I guess no comment. Num num num.
Not right. Just not right. Just not right. Your mind goes places, sir.
You see.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna like hide behind my fucking microphone and just be like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You know what's... Oh yeah, I forgot that fell yesterday. I have to go fish out my Rider action figure out from behind my printer.
Oh, she fell down and went.
Oh, she has been falling quite a bit. That is the most piece of shit action figure I've ever gotten, but whatever.
I'm sorry.
Especially like her regular, just her head without the helmet looks like shit. Like it looks just as derpy as her default character model in the game.
Hmm.
I'm a lovely young man. It's Jordan that should scare you. That is true. There is some shit that comes out of that child's mouth that
No, nope, nope, nope.
I don't understand. I'm not the kid. There is some shit that you say in chat that people try to fucking figure out. They probably like it's like 2 + 2, and they're trying to figure out where your
like
equation
2 +
comes
2
in.
equals chair. Like it ends up being like 2 + 2 equals chair.
Pretty much. It's like it was 4. Now I'm doubting myself. Is it 4? Or is it 5? I don't know.
It's probably chair.
Chair?
Chair.
Chair equals pie.
Yeah, that was from a comedian. That was like, it was, I think
why do I
like,
remember that?
I know that was on that, I forgot what the show was called, but they took little snippets of comedians, like various comedians shows, and then animated them. I forget what that was called. Shorties Watching Shorties. That's what it was.
Excuse me. That was an internal burp.
But yeah, it was Shorties Watching Shorties. That's what it was. And that one of the snippets of that was, I forget, I don't remember the comedian, but yeah, it was saying like how it must be like so awesome to be like, you know, a teacher, because, you know, technically you can, you know, you're teaching a bunch of little kids stuff, and you can teach them shit like 2 + 2 equals chair, and then it's like, oh shit, they're writing it down.
Yeah, pretty much. They're little sponges, and they're not going to question it until you do get that one child that actually is smart and is like, no.
Why?
Or yeah, the one that is very inquisitive or just an asshole and always says why.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
kinda
Mindy
like
from Animaniacs.
Or kind of like what we would do for to our parents as kids.
Oh yeah. I was like, what's that? What's that?
Why are you doing that? Why?
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 Why? Go to your fucking room!
like, okay, I love you, bye-bye. Hi, Mr. Man, what you doing?
You retracted that, but it got recorded. I don't know what it says. I'm too lazy to go back. Whoops, I didn't know you were talking about kids. My bad. Oh, now I gotta read it.
Well. Yeah. What?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna sit here and wait for it.
Put stuff what? Oh, hold on. Okay, how much wood do you have? Okay.
I understand what you're talking about. It just sounds funny.
Check, go into your inventory, or like, you know, the little, like, E button. Okay, and, the hammer. Make yourself a chest. Cause, yeah. Have to build yourself a chest to put items in.
Yeah, you gotta make yourself some storage.
Yeah, because there's no other storage stuff to. I just put the sap away on the ground.
That was before Finding Nemo.
I think you can pick that up and then click outside. I think, yeah, there. So it's on the ground, so you can pick it up again. You don't have to discard. I found that out eventually. Oh, you can either eat it or dump it. You like when it's in your inventory thingy. I think you can right click on it. Oh, you could also stick it in your box thing since it's technically foraging food. Oh, okay.
Although, if there's some stuff that he's gonna throw away, just tell him to put it in that big box so he can at least get money for it.
Yeah, true, true.
We're talking about Stardew Valley here. That her boyfriend decided to give
Play
that
it.
game a shot because he's seen her play it and me play the shit out of it. I forgot some of the things he would message me. Something about it being evil or something. I don't know.
You're like those annoying birds from Finding Nemo. Mike? Mike?
I like the
Mike?
crabs in Finding Nemo. Hey,
Hey, hey, hey.
Watch it, buddy.
They from Boston.
Either like you put on a Boston accent, a New York accent, or a Jersey accent. One of those three is like, hey.
Yeah, but like one of them was like it was wicked dark, which that's supposed to be a Boston thing, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. Like park the car and have the yard.
Yeah. It was like
I have no idea what I just said, but yeah, something about parking a car. Something about a yard. That doesn't work with all Bostonians, though, so.
Yeah, no, just certain sections. Oh yeah, Crush the turtle.
That sounds
Yeah,
Australian.
Yeah, bro.
The thing is,
Totally.
like, I think they are supposed to sound Australian, but they didn't quite sound Australian. And then you get frickin'
I think it was just he
sea
was an
turtles.
Australian surfer dude.
Yeah, he just sounded like a typical surfer dude.
Hmm.
Or a very stereotypical, like, Californian surfer dude.
Yeah, like
As
the very,
well.
very old school, stereotypical ones. Like, yeah, bruh.
That
Totally.
Narbra. So rad.
Yeah.
Oh
Totally.
god. I think I actually used the word rad around Chippy and she just stared at me.
That really seems like a word that often comes out of your mouth. So
No, it's not. So that's why she just stared at me like, what?
like what?
No, it wasn't rad, and it wasn't gnarly. It was something else that basically was like used a lot in the 80s. She likes to use those. Oh, okay. Well, before you go,
Yay!
thank you, baby girl, for stopping in. Have fun playing
Yeah.
Splatoon.
Bye, baby girl. I wish her a happy birthday again. Damn it.
Hey, you're so demanding.
It's your birthday, damn it. This is a special day. It's a special day, damn it. Yay! Thank you.
It satisfies the Neko. Don't anger the Neko. You don't want to see the Neko angry.
I will HM01U. That's a Pokemon reference.
Yeah, I don't Pokemon.
That's the first move you get in the game. Is cut. and that's with a TM called HM01.
I appreciate it, baby girl. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. Go have fun.
Yeah.
Go have fun.
Go have fun and squid. Do much
Go
squidding.
ink things.
Yes.
Splat.
Sploosh.
So many innuendos, but we won't get into it.
See.
How long would it take you to get here anyway, Nico?
At this time, I'm not sure if I should try and take. Oh, actually, it's Sunday, so I don't really even have to worry about 95 being crowded. It's a frickin' weekend. So, it feels like the exit really isn't that far away. So, maybe like 40 minutes tops. Depending
Shit, it doesn't
on.
even take me that long.
I don't know. I was like just from 95. I'm just trying to guesstimate a good amount of time so I don't underestimate my time. Like I'd rather give like the maximum amount and get there earlier than give you like half hour and then get there later.
Okay.
So I'm just so I give it possibly 40 minutes tops and
So that means
a
you're
half
going
hour.
you're gonna have to bail soon.
Yes.
Very soon.
Oh yeah, it's 3:57. Snap.
Oh snap! Well, on mine it says 15:57 because
Uh,
I like to abuse my
military
brain.
time. Military
Yes.
time. I do not comprehend. It's too confusing for my very, very simplistic mind.
No,
Eh.
I did not see Alien Covenant.
I didn't see it yet, but I still want to see it. Because I don't even care if people say it sucks, because I still haven't seen that other prequel thing, which I still wanted to see anyways, and I think that was called Prometheus. I still wanted to see it anyways, because I'm curious.
Was that a 5-minute rant describing how she is about to leave?
But me?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, kind of in a way, yeah.
Well, she's got to get to my place so she can pick my ass up, and then we're gonna go up to pick up my other friend's ass, and then go eat foods.
Yes, because I will be nice. I will be chauffeur because it's her birthday, so she shouldn't drive.
I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, she shouldn't drive.
I could have alcohol because I'm not driving, but I'm not going to because I don't need to be passing out her car.
Yeah, and I can't carry you. I don't have
Well,
that
if
kind
anything,
of upper body strength.
Nako's about to bounce, and I'll probably stay on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Yami Owens sent me to your stream, and busy at the moment, but he mentioned it's your birthday, so happy birthday! Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Sh-
Shrevix.
Shrevix.
I'll call you Cher.
That's not what. That's not. It's not even spelled as share.
It starts with something like that.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Cher.
Nico.
I'm sorry, I'm being goofy.
Yes, I love that name. Share. Okay, you're Share.
Yay! See, don't judge me.
It's just like, it doesn't even spell share out. It's just like the E and the R need to move. Cervix. I thought you were about to say cervix. Could have, but no. I was just like, I forgot how to pronunciate shit. Oh my god. See, this is why Americans don't speak English. We speak American. We can't even fucking speak English.
Which is retarded.
Yeah, it's very retarded.
Yeah, because we have like one word that can mean 5 different things, and also 2 words which sound exactly the same but are spelled different and has completely different meanings.
Read and read.
Oh yeah. Or see, like the ocean, and then see like you're seeing with your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Or fuck, because that can mean like 10 different things.
To make my name on Oh, okay. Oh. A World of Warcraft player.
Don't worry, Cher, you'll always be Cher to me.
And now I'm a cervix, apparently. Which might not be a bad thing, but that might not be your preference. I don't know. I'm not judging. Not assuming either. Oh, it sounds like you were.
Yeah, cool. No, Jordan. It's supposed to be Murica. With a U. Murica.
Yeah, because it's America, not America. America. You gotta get real redneck about it.
Yeah, because that's pretty much probably what the rest of the world says is us, just a whole bunch of rednecks.
No, I'm not keen on it, but given the name, I'll have to accept it. Well, at the same time, a lot of people do believe that Cher at this point is a man, so who knows?
Name is nice. Cher.
You believe in love after love. I can't do her voice. It's just no. That's actually when auto-tune actually sounded pretty damn good.
Wait, that was auto-tuned?
That particular song, I think, was slightly auto-tuned. That was not all her. The auto-tune just helped.
Ah, okay.
But here's the thing: it worked. It worked for that particular song.
Yeah, there you go.
Now it just works. Now people just use it because they can't fucking sing. Apparently, I don't know.
Well, hamburgers are good, Jordan, but yeah, there is other things like, well, yeah, macaroni and cheese and
At
grilled
least
cheese
you
and other
didn't have
things.
the word jizz in it like Jordan used to have.
The lols.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Also, this gave me an
Also,
excuse to sub now since I was so too
like,
lazy to find your channel like the other month in Fatal's channel. So hey, bonus!
oh, that works.
Yay!
And that's why I recognize your name. Okay, I have seen you around. Okay. Well, thank you for subbing. Like I said at the
Yes.
beginning, since you weren't here, podcasts will be on YouTube. Gaming streams will be on Twitch, which I have the link down and below. So if you are feeling not lazy, you can just click that.
And sometimes I will.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Owen abducted
I
me.
will be on those Twitchy streams,
Yeah,
depending if we co-op.
well, the next game that we need to get you to finish is Saints Row 3, so we can do Saints Row 4 eventually.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Since I can't seem to even um, do that stuff on my own because it's just not as fun.
No, it's not. That game is just like
That's
fun and
multiplayer
shenanigans
funness.
and everything. Yeah, I really do like Final Fantasy 14. I just can't do the fucking grind anymore.
I'm not really on.
It's like it's similar. It's basically like an MMO. It's like World of Warcraft. It's like Guild Wars. It's basically like that. It's just Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, like the only other thing aside from like I got back into Stardew Valley, but aside from that, been playing a little bit actually of Uncharted, the first game, because like you gave me the first 3 games for.
Yeah, I gave her the Uncharted collection because I basically just said fuck that game. Honestly, the game itself is really not that bad. I just fucking hate Nathan Drake. He can go fuck himself in the ass for all I care.
Yeah, it's entertainment. It just sounds like I forgot who he reminds me, like his voice reminds me of, like when I'm listening to it. I forgot. But yeah, I find his antics like amusing.
Well, as long as you're enjoying it, have at it.
Oh yeah, and the adventure aspect, and like in a few scenes I had to die a couple of times, but
I
you know.
actually just got Just Cause 3 for free on the PS4, so
I think I had one of the wait.
that game is so fucking broken. It's just like a free for all. You can do whatever the fuck you want in that game. I had fun watching Jacksepticeye play it. He was basically just trying to put all these cows together and then blow them up.
I remember that
So
I was
random.
watching what was it? Team 4 Star with Vegeta plays. And he was playing Just Cause 3, and that was funny as hell to watch.
I can only imagine.
It was also really funny to watch him play Viscera Cleanup Detail with the shadow of essentially that kung fu themed one.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, that one was really freaking funny too. I like watching Vegeta plays. That was really funny. But yeah, other than that, the only thing that I've been consistently playing, and that's mostly at night, I'll play Heroes of the Storm. I still have to, even though I own it, I still have to get into trying out Overwatch, aside from just playing the tutorial, which I did once, and then I chickened out. Because it's like, essentially, new game environment where you have to work with the team members and stuff, and so I get shy.
I was gonna say, just get Henry on there to voice and everything for you, and then they'll just think, like, have him do like the it's like, are you a girl or are you a boy?
I get that all the
Voice.
time in TF2, because my voice.
Well, I mean, when he's
is
like
small
trolling
enough.
people,
Oh yeah.
that voice.
Oh yeah. The Samantha voice.
Yes.
Hi. That kind of one.
Yes. Yes. I've been burned out on Overwatch recently. It's like, honestly, it's like I'm just burnt out on the hype of it. I just don't care.
Yeah, pretty much. If anything, I'm curious because it does remind me a teeny bit of TF2, and I love TF2.
Well, it's basically
But-
your kind of game style.
It is, and also it just seems that there's just such a wide variety of characters that can do different things that the characters appeal to me, and also possibly the gameplay looks like it could be a lot of fun, but just really, like, I have it, but just haven't gotten up, like, the, you know, I guess kind of semi-courage to play it.
PUBG, I have not tried it, but by watching and everything, it looks fun and everything, but...
What does that stand for?
I forgot. Beavis, what does that stand for? He's like on top of this shit usually. But basically, it reminds me of Daisy Mod.
Oh, okay.
That's what it basically reminds me of. And it also reminds me of H1 and Z1. Or King of the Kill. Like, whatever the... Yeah, Players Unknown Battleground.
Oh, okay.
I think they're still, like, trying to patch things up on that game and everything, because there's just some things that you're just like, what? It's like, that's glitchy.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not dying yet
Oh
to
my
play
God,
Overwatch,
Desert
but
Loner.
it's been a curiosity thing.
How are you, Desert Loner? It's been
Oh,
such a
hi,
long
Desert
time.
Loner.
Then
I think
again,
it's
you do
been-
hit me up on Twitter every now and then randomly. Some random ass conversations we have. As long as I think that's the same person. It really sucks, like, when someone's Twitter name is different from their YouTube name or their Twitch name. Like, everyone's got, like, a different fucking username, and it's just like, I can't keep up. Like, my brain can only work so much. And right now, it's set on how to make Italian dough, Chicago Italian dough, sourdough. I'm on baking mode for work.
That's a lot of dough.
That's a lot of dough. Hell yeah. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, I use Chevette. Share. Shrevix. Share.
Yeah, I'll call you Cher. You will always be Cher.
It's like either Share or Vix. Shervix.
Or I could call you Vic.
Vic?
But I think I like Cher.
It's just too bad you couldn't be here from like the very beginning, because we're gonna be like wrapping things up in about 10 or 15 minutes. You squeaking motherfucker.
What are you squeaking about?
There's no
Squeakity
you.
squeak squeaker.
Who's
I can
squeaking?
speak squirrel.
Who's squeaking?
Who's talking to squirrels? Squeakity squeak squeak.
Chirpy. Chirp chirp. I like Share, I'll accept it. Over
Yeah, I will.
cervix.
Don't worry, you will always be Cher to me.
I have Twitter as well. I know you have a Twitter. But again, you know, I don't even think my music is on shuffle.
And
I don't even know
hopefully
if you guys can even hear that. I need something in the background.
it's like I have if I can well, I'll have to give my boyfriend Henry's help on trying to split up the video, but pretty much I've already edited like one of my TF2 prop hunt videos, which I want to split it into 3 parts. And I just have to make some like channel art for it, and then, you know, just put it out there. So I can actually, you know, get something out for once. Yay! And then I can do more from there. Because, yeah, I got plenty of stuff to work with, because, of course, well, I'm going to be way behind on certain things.
Oh, you got a huge backlog, so have fun with it.
Yeah, and there was also technical problems, so I'm going to probably have holes in my, at least, collection, unlike, you know, you, because you had reliable working, you know, recording stuff. Me,
Oh,
not so
that
much.
is a totally different person. So I don't know who the fuck I've been talking to on Twitter.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah,
or
but
awkward.
you know what? At least now I have this person, so I can follow.
Yay.
Alright. I found you Desert Loner, or Charlie.
Charlie.
Nah, I'll call him Desert.
But I like Charlie. Charlie. Charlie.
No, Smooth, you're milk. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that. He says something about like the way I say certain things. It makes him giggle. Although I really can't fucking help like the fact that it's like why did they teach us how to say herbs as herbs?
Yeah, I know, because it's
like you say herbs and we say herbs because there's a fucking H in it.
Yeah, I know.
And he goes, and you spell fruit as F-R-U-I-T. And I'm with you on that, because we spell it like fruff. And that's cheating, that's Scrabble. Mind you, this is a Eddie Izzard, who's a British comedian, so...
I was about to ask, is that Eddie Izzard?
It's Eddie Izzard,
sounds like
yes.
Eddie Izzard.
Yes. That fabulous transvestite man.
I
it actually looks really good with facial hair, oddly enough.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah.
I actually got to see him live.
Which is lucky. Awesome
I don't remember how many years ago it was, but fuck Miami. I fucking hate that city so much.
At least we got to, oh yeah, because your last time on your birthday, I took you to see Gabriel.
We saw Fluffy.
Yeah, we saw Gabriel Iglesias.
Now we know if we ever do a comedy show or whatever to get there like an hour and a half before.
Yeah.
Get front seats.
Yeah.
Damn the English language. Why does it have to be so complicated at times?
Yeah,
dude, every language is like that. It just depends on how you pick it up.
Well, no, I mean, but English is still the worst because of all, like, the different translations for just one word.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, it's like, see, read, read.
Yeah,
or there, even, there, like, and there.
Mock, see, ing, see. See.
My mother mocks the way I say certain words like whore. She says it in a very Irish way. Funny listening to her slag someone off. And just, you're bloody where. I think that would have sounded better coming out of your mouth verbally than me reading it.
Yeah. Caveman language Unga book.
Actually, there's just a lot of grunting. Probably.
Yeah, Jordan, we saw Gabriel. I've seen Gabriel live twice.
I've seen him live twice. The first time I saw him, I actually got to meet him.
I didn't get to meet him. I haven't gotten to meet him yet, which I'm jealous that she got to.
He was just starting his career.
Yeah.
So he was able to like take the time with like fans and everything and take pictures and shit. There was a picture taken and everything, but it was Martine that was in charge of the camera. That shit didn't make it on
TV.
MySpace.
Oh, okay.
We're going back to MySpace days.
I remember having one and still never using it.
I used it. I want to say I was going through somewhat of an emo stage now that I think about it. And I'm going, oh god, I should just slap myself.
Yeah, it's funny with social media stuff. I just...
Tony! How are you, Tony?
Oh, hello, Tony.
Why is everybody... I know this was a shitty time to start and everything, but like I said, it's like I have dinner plans and shit like that. Shepherd pie. Hey, Nego.
No.
Yes.
Chicken pot pie.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Oh, the double entendres for that.
It's more like an inside joke, really. I don't think a lot of people understand that, unless Sage, like, fucking popped in.
Yeah.
Kind of like how if you're talking about butts and everything, or ass, or whatever, and Retro Knight pops in randomly, going, did somebody say ass? That's the voice I give him. He's got that superhero kind of narrator, announcer voice.
Okay, I'm okay right now. Yay.
Just for right now, you're not going to be okay later? Or were you not okay before?
This is sad news.
Retro summoned by the call of booty. Yes, pretty much. Call of booty. Hey, instead of Call of Duty, he plays Call of Duty.
And was that your first time playing that? Hen just first played. Okay, so in Stardew, there's was it the Prairie King game? They just finished trying that out. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a hard game unless you do co-op, which you only get to do co-op once.
Mm.
And that was actually made it a lot easier.
Wait, that arcade game?
Yep, the arcade game.
Actually, you do get to play that with Abigail again, I think.
Yeah, I only got to play with her once, but yeah, I'm sure there'll be
I
another
almost
time.
had that shit. Almost had that shit. Fuck.
That's a really hard arcade game. Like, holy crap.
I agree.
Especially when they all gang up on you.
Like, I'm gonna try and do the bullshit show a little more often, because I know the last time when I was doing it, it was like only once a month and everything because of my schedule and all that other shit. But the thing is, like, if I am able to get like various like different people to come on, because I have no co-host, it's just me. I am the host. I am your boring host. What makes the show is the other person that comes on here with me, and then our chemistry just takes off. There was supposed to be a third person here, but unfortunately, I've heard nothing from them. So, and I shall keep their name out of this for right now.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Because hopefully maybe next time I'll be able to get them on here.
And then it would be
Oh
fun.
my god.
Much fun to be had.
There would probably have to be piss breaks because of laughing so much.
Oh yeah.
Like, seriously. It's just like, I didn't even drink anything, but I still gotta pee. Yami Owen invited me onto all his podcasts and streams. Co-host makes it far easier. Yeah, it's just like, I tried having a co-host, but unfortunately, conversations were always the same.
Yeah, so that's never fun.
So it was just kind of like boring, and it just became like a drag really for me. And then I tried doing another show, but unfortunately, like, things did not really work out, especially over on my end with a person. So it is what it is. Life goes on. I bought a 50-inch K smart TV 3 weeks ago. Now that I own a PS4 Pro, I'll be getting the Nintendo Switch next. Good for you. Enjoy it.
Aw, thank you, Smooth.
I only watched this for Kate and Nako.
Yay.
Actually, that reminds me of another person. I have to let him know that, because he actually missed a lot of these. Like, he would whisper me during Artificial's streams, and basically say, he goes, I miss a lot of your content. He goes, I like listening to it in the background when I'm like doing things. And,
yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm gonna be doing another show.
Aw, thanks, Jordan. I don't try, which is nice.
Yeah, that's the fun thing. Neko-chan doesn't even have to fucking try. It just comes out.
Oh, stop.
We need more Kate and Nako in our lives. Artificial third mic, or we riot. Tristan, if anybody can get a hold of that sexy Dutch bastard.
Oh, he's Dutch?
Yes, he's from the Netherlands.
Oh, I didn't know.
When I first started, no, that's not even his name. Art is not his name.
It would be fun to call him Artie.
Oh, everybody calls him Uncle Artie.
Oh, that's cool.
But no, it's like, I would love to. I've had him only on the show once, and the after show, which honestly, like, unfortunately, that was like a lot of things that could not be said on the bullshit show, was a lot of fun too. Yeah. At one point, I was like, dude, you need to go to bed. I hear birds. I seriously heard birds tweeting in the background. The sun was rising for him. I was like, the fuck? Okay, Nako, you and Henry gotta head out.
Right. Okay.
So.
Yeah, I guess so.
Go ahead and say goodbye to the people.
Okay, bye everybody. I gotta go, get myself over to there to drive her over to friends and eat dinner and have a good time.
What she said. I'm not leaving just yet, but she's gotta go.
Yeah. So, bye, Cher. Bye, everybody. Thank you for enjoying my company.
Always. Owls and woodpeckers on the morning.
On
top of the morning, laddie.
On the morning wood.
On the morning wood? Oh!
Sorry, I can't help
Ouch! I feel bad
It's
for
like
anybody in my house that is hearing me so loud right now.
sorry.
I
Okay.
enjoyed the new nickname. Share.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
probably
Peace
gonna
out,
not
guys.
remember that next time. Alright, bye, Nico.
I will.
I'll see you in about a half hour.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. God, now it just feels weird being by myself because I'm always used to having somebody else with me, unless I got people in the chat that I can talk to and everything. But, yeah. But, again, Jason, I don't remember if, like, you answered this or not, but, like, are you affected by this hurricane at all? Where you live? Because I sure as hell fucking hope not, because that sucks. Seeing all the fucking damage and everything that's going on over there in Texas. Like, I know a couple of other people that fucking live in Texas, but so far everybody... Obviously you're okay because you're here, but still. Who else? But also, Tristan, if you're still in here, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Unless you go by another name over on Twitch. I don't know if you've been coming over on Twitch either. I have no idea. I know where you live, Jordan. And you live in California. Colorado. I can't fucking read. I need to get my eyes checked. Not really. I'm getting rain, but not bad. Okay. It always seems so weird and distant when I hear about the U.S. hurricanes. Most we get over here is a flood now and then, which only slows traffic. Yeah, it's like most of our like Gulf Coast and our East Coast. I live in Florida, Cher, so I'm in the area that I'm in, which is South Florida. We are below sea level, so we're like prone to a lot of bullshit. But okay, see when you come back, magnificent. So yeah, I'm used to hurricanes and everything. It just depends on the fucking level. The last really bad one that we got, at least in my area, because we got hit by the eye wall of it, was... No, I do not live in the Key West. I live north of Miami. And south of Orlando. So I'm gonna keep it that big. But yeah. Jordan, where I live is not really considered to be the South. Like, if you want to talk about like Southern culture and stuff like that, no. Where I live is not that, because we're like a melting pot of so many different cultures here. That's why I can't fucking learn a language. I've tried to like learn Spanish, but then we got different dialects of Spanish. We got different dialects of like fucking Portuguese, Creole, got everything. Katrina was worst one for Louisiana. Yes, we know. It was a big devastation. Just like Hurricane Andrew was really fucking bad for Homestead, Florida, so... Yeah. Oh, okay, so you are a back alley knife fighter. Okay. I thought that was you, I just wasn't sure. You don't even know your own name. It's everyone else that's in trouble. That is the strongest hurricane to hit Texas since 1961. The strongest one in the U.S. since Hurricane Katrina. Wasn't Hurricane Katrina also a Category 1? Harvey is a Category 4. But I think it just depends on the area and the terrain. Which is really shitty, because you guys got the fucking storm surges. Multicultural like Florida. Actually, like California. Yeah, actually it depends. There's a lot of areas that are very multicultural. Yeah, Spanish is very different in America in most parts, since it's Latin America. Words are a bit different. Yeah, nobody of like Hispanic descent actually speaks Spanish, like Spain Spanish. And that's what they teach you in school, but the thing is, you go to try and talk to these people, they just look at you like, hey? Even my cousins who are Colombian, they failed Spanish in high school. Yeah, figure that one out. My brother has worked with many people. Like, he's worked with people that are from Mexico, he's worked with people from Puerto Rico, worked with people from Honduras. and you can say one word and mean something in one dialect, and then you say it to another person from who speaks a different dialect, and you could be insulting them. And you know what, Jordan, I actually wish I took French, but honestly, the language I wish that was available in high school was Italian. But also, apparently, if we didn't move from New York, I actually would have learned Italian from my grandparents while they were still alive. But, it is what it is. My brain just can't focus on that whole thing, how they structure sentences. That's where I'm stuck on. The structuring of sentences is just so fucking weird to me. When they were trying to teach it in Spanish class. Roughly a quarter of Spanish words is or Arabic descent. I believe it. Because like what? It's like a lot of things are just Latin based. Ciao, Bella. Tutti Frutti. Nice. Jordan, the US is also making up a lot of shit too. People just want to be fucking different. Which a lot of them are really fucking stupid. Some I can understand, others I'm just kind of like, what the fuck are you going on about? Now, Hurricane Katrina was a Category 5. Okay, then someone on a website, totally fucked that one up. It was kind of like when we got hit by Hurricane Wilma back in 2005. She was supposed to be a Category 1 when she made landfall, but she made like a U-turn and hit the area that I live in and was like a Category 3. But the thing is, I've never experienced an eye wall. I'm actually surprised that our house is still standing. Because we did not prep for that shit whatsoever. We did not board windows. We lost a window. We lost, I had some leaking in my room, like my ceiling fan. There was some leakage from the roof, so we had to replace the roof. Had to replace our fence, but a lot of people have had it worse. But then again, that fucking hurricane, she spawned so many tornadoes. We had a lot of tornadoes in the area. We were lucky, not my neighborhood though. Shit was fucking scary as hell. And ever since that fucking hurricane, I am now, if I hear wind, if I hear my screen rattling, okay, my brother texted me. I'll accept that. Anyway. Yeah, if I get anxiety if I hear a lot of wind, because I'm thinking that we might have a fucking tornado or something nearby, or so it's like we're gonna lose the fucking house, that kind of shit. I think that's the only thing I really have any anxiety about. Like, I have issues with that. My heart races. Oh, man. What the fuck is my brother? I'm so glad I muted my phone because all you guys would be hearing is a fucking Autobot transforming. It's like my phone is trying to transform. What the fuck is he going on about? He's like spamming the shit out of me. What the fuck? Apparently my brother is in Target. A card game for people who are into kittens and explosions. And boob wizards. And sometimes butts. Apparently there's this game called, oh. Doesn't show a number or anything. But basically it's called Exploding Kittens. Just what the fuck? Exploding Kittens. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Your phone is a transformer. Honestly, no, I'm thinking of I don't remember which movie it was. Weirdness runs in my family, Jordan. And apparently we get it from my dad's side because my two half-sisters are very weird too. Yeah, 2 days ago the news said this would be on par with Katrina in damages and costs. And cost now, I'm pretty damn sure it's worse. Well, it also was a pretty decent sized hurricane. Hurricane Harvey was pretty decent sized. And also Texas is a big fucking place. A lot more land to cover. My throat is dry now. Exploding kittens? Screw Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. Are you on Twitter daily? I'm not on Twitter all the time. I do have a tendency, like I'll tweet or retweet random shit. Or I will post things from my Instagram through there, because not everybody on Twitter has an Instagram. So I will do that as well. When I am working, if I do not respond, it is because I don't fucking hear my phone, or I do not have the time to respond because I'm at work. When I work, I work. Unless there's absolutely nothing to fucking do. Yeah. It's like I do have a notification for it and everything. It's basically one of the menu sounds from Resident Evil 3. So at least I know that's Twitter that's going crazy and not my normal notifications. Ooh. The last time I went to go visit my brother and sister-in-law, we played. I had them play Cards Against Humanity for the first time, and my brother and my sister, they get each other's humor and everything. My sister is a little fucked up apparently in the head. We have now discovered this. I thought I was fucked up in the head, but that's on a normal basis. I don't really have I don't really have a filter when I talk and everything. My sister-in-law and I, yeah, we get each other when it comes to that game. The thing is oh, what was it? One of the cards was basically, what do white people think about? That was one of the cards. That was the card that she drew. Smooth, you live on there. And my answer was white people. I must be tamed compared to my sister. Well, the thing is, I have no filter. I express myself to a degree. I will talk about like certain things and everything. My sister's not very outspoken about it, depending on the environment that we're in. But once you get her going on a conversation, holy shit, it's like, holy fuck, you're in for a ride, just sit down and have some fucking popcorn. But yeah. It's supposed to stay over Texas throughout this week and dump another 15 to 25 inches of rain. Ooh. Well, at least you guys will get your rain, but the flooding is unnecessary. Remember getting a black card. Which is like, the Pope had to resign due to one and only weakness, and I answered with men. So simple, but oh my god, I laughed so much at that. Yeah. I used the wrong thing and yab too. Okay. Think. Wrong thing. It could go out to sea, regain its strength, and then come back over Texas. Oh god, I fucking hope it doesn't. If you look up like the hurricanes from 2004, Hurricane Charlie came through Florida twice. It was the same category both fucking times. That was the year I was in my senior year of high school, and I got really fucked because not only was I struggling like just to fucking attend school, because quite honest, who fucking doesn't like high school? But also at the same time, we were in school one week, we were out of school one week, we were in school one week, we were out of school one week. I remember being more at work than I was in school. We had like 3 or 4 different fucking hurricanes that year, and it sucked ass. That's good, Jason. Yeah, you and Dark Shadow Rage are both just like receiving a lot of rain and wind. So glad you guys are doing okay. There's another person. I don't really talk to that person or anything, but I hope she's okay. Leaves Coupon Strive, so I hope she's doing okay. At last I heard she was in Texas. Who knows? And then also one of my old coworkers, I last heard she was in Texas as well, so I hope she's okay. I was 8. Oh my gosh, Cher, you're a youngin'. Before I decide to end this off, because I didn't see anybody guess this, and people who do know how old I turned today, how old do you think I am? And do not flatter me, just be fucking honest. 1998, 2004, 2009, shitty years. Desert Loner, you're also forgetting 1992 as well. (1992) was also when Hurricane Andrew hit Homestead. I'm waiting for all results to be in. This is actually really fucking funny. It's like that you guys are pretty much on the money here. The people that I work with, they all think that I'm like 24 years old. 24 to 26 years old. But then I had one guy at the Renaissance Festival just ask me if I'm even of legal age, and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Not that young. I don't even look remotely that young. I'm supposed to be 20, but I look like I'm 18. You're still a baby. Yeah, I turned 31 today. I think I remember saying something like that. I think Jordan cheated. Oh my god, typing work. Typing don't work. Does not work. Oh, wait, I cheated. You don't look like a baby, but you're a baby compared to me. Jason, turning... Oh, okay. Hi, you're a Virgo. As well. Me and the boyfriend are literally age/appearance reverse. He's 15 yet looks 20. And I'm 20 yet look mid-20s. Weird. Wait, Cher, are you also in the UK, or I don't know if that was mentioned. This is Cher's first time typing. Okay. That's cool. Okay, Smooth, how old are you? Roughly, if you don't want to give it away. I think we've had this conversation before. You know how my memory works. It's not, I just get days where I go one to the left. Oh. Yeah. I've been doing the same typos since I was like 13. It's just how my brain is programmed to type. I don't type properly. Pity kids and teens, they'll never enjoy cereal prizes or Cracker Jack prizes. In my 30s. Okay. Now I roughly remember that. Shit, I'm gonna have to like end this soon because I really don't want Neko-chan to have to drive me, because we're gonna have to do like another... I usually feel better driving, but the thing is, I feel safe when she drives because she and I pretty much drive the same way. The only thing is, I am a little more confident in my vehicle. Like, I can do maneuvers in my vehicle. I used to drive an Astrovan, a big fucking box, a Chevy Astrovan. And I kind of figured that share. And then I went from an Astrovan to a Scion XD. So I am very comfortable maneuvering in like both like size vehicles and everything. She's like the in-between size. She's got a Scion XB, and she's still not 100% sure when she's making like a turn and everything into a spot, into a parking space. I don't like the little solos this guy does in the music. Actually, no, I want to listen to Ganondorf's theme. But fuck, I remember that damn van. Actually, there were some like serial prizes that confused the shit out of me. It was like that mail-in bullshit. Hated that. Hated that crap so much. Oh, by the way, it's like I don't know if Fatal Mephisto's still in here, but he's a fat fucker. No, I'm not listening to Papa Roach. The person I'm actually listening to is Leapfrog Studios. The guy's name is Leo. He does metal version of various songs. Right now, the song that you're listening to is Ganondorf's theme by Little V Mills. My mother doesn't trust me with the toaster yet. She wants me to drive a car. Logical, right? Potentially kill yourself and or another person in a car crash, or burnt toast, or a bagel, or a waffle, maybe a grilled cheese. Yeah, it makes so much sense. So much sense. Trying to think. What was the last game that okay, so Neko-chan and I played the rest of Resident Evil 5. I honestly never thought I could get tired of a Resident Evil game, but oh my god, fuck that game. Fuck that Wesker fight. If you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I have it on somewhere in the playlist of Resident Evil 5 on this fucking channel. If you're ever bored and you just want to listen to Neko-chan and I, have at it. Fucking twerking corpses. Got my license, I can't tell if it was true or not. I think the instructor liked my eyes. Ew. The instructor had hot spice. That sneeze is back. To be fair, my mother said the only reason she passed her test was because the instructor was a perv and kept looking at her boobs. She wasn't complaining though. I actually failed my test the first time only because I was nervous and I missed like I think a crucial thing. But the thing is, down here in Florida, when you go to driving school, they actually take you out on the road and everything, but when they give you your driver's test, it's in a fucking parking lot. This is why a lot of people say Floridians can't drive, but at the same time, you gotta remember, where does everybody fucking move to that lives up north? They move to Florida. So we have two different variations of drivers out there. Extremely offensive drivers, defensive and extremely defensive, and then there's just some people you're just going, what the fuck? And I'm like, did you get your driver's license on a fucking potato? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not saying that this can't happen to me. I know it can because I have been in car accidents. Was I the cause of car accident? No. I've been rear-ended And then in 2008, my sister and I were both like rear-ended at a stoplight by a drunk driver. That one was fun. That's why I have a fucked up back, because of that one. When I passed the only strike I got my driving on the road was driving on my road. I was driving slow, so I know the dogs just love jump in front of cars. Yeah, mine is usually cats. A lot of stray cats. If that was Owen driving, he would stop the car and try to collect all the cats. Even though majority of them are feral. Why would I want to with all these dumbasses on the road? Yeah, I know. Luckily, I've never been rear-ended. It's not fun, to be quite honest. It's not fun. Stream I was just on Twitch, some guy kept referring to the gays. He was quite politely told to fuck off and banned. By polite, I mean I actually told to fuck off. Good for you, Smooth. That's funny. Good God, Cher, that sucks. That's actually traumatizing. That is fucking traumatizing. God damn. Labels are bullshit. Don't do it. We're all people. Exactly. It's just for some reason, some people just, they need a reason to point the finger and label someone for whatever fucking reason, and it's fucking stupid. But that, we shall get into that like another time, because I should get ready to jump out and jump into Nako's car eventually once she gets here. So even though I'm very fucking tired, I really appreciate you guys coming out here and everything and just like chit-chatting and everything. So hopefully I'll be able to do this a little more often than like once a month. I guess it's going to be one of those, it like depends on how I feel, because I'm not going to be one of those, I'm not going to force myself to stream. I'm not going to, if I'm feeling shitty and not in the mood, I'm not going to force myself to do something, because the only thing that you guys are going to end up getting is a very negative side of me, which it does exist, but I'm trying to stay away from that. It's like you do need balance in your life. You need positive and negative. You need yin and yang, basically. But man, if you get me in on a topic and everything that I'll get heated about, whew, be a roller coaster. Especially when it's on certain things that I am passionate about. Which sometimes Fatal likes to bring that shit up just to get that side of me to come out. Fucking asshole. But yes, and also thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Like, Cher, thank you for finally like coming over here and everything and not being lazy and hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Also, Tony, Jason, Smooth, Jordan, Tristan. There's a lot of fucking names. I'm bad with names. I am sorry if I forget some people. Also, Desert Loner. Song is this? I know what song it is, I just can't think of the fucking name. Also, Fatal Mephisto for coming out here. Dark Shadow Rage 2. And Beavis. Beavis was the quote-unquote last person in the chat. Now have fun, shake that booty booty. I'm always here. You can't get rid of me. Dude, the day that I get rid of you, I would have to do something fucking god-awful. I would have to say something god-awful to you, Smooth. Like, seriously. And again, thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. The other guest, I wish he was able to make it and everything, but always another time. Now I'm gonna go to Chili's. I know it's a fucking corporate chain restaurant or whatever, but it was like, since Neko-chan is bringing her boyfriend along, I want him to have like variety to pick from and everything, because the other place was gonna be a Vietnamese pho place, and I remember the last time we brought him there, he was having a hard time picking something, so wanted to make it easy on him. Oh, I need to crack my neck. But oh, I don't remember what it was, but I think I was in a call with somebody and everything, and I think I was on one of Bear's streams and everything before he pissed me off, and basically I said I would never be on his streams again. I was doing this in a call. I was so fucking tired. I was just doing, hey, this shit feels really good. Like, seriously, if you rub your lips on it, it feels so fucking good. And it doesn't really help, like, the way that I'll talk into the mic and everything. Although right now my throat hurts. Why did this just, like, pop in my head? I just got fucking the merchant from Resident Evil 4 in my head. What are you buying? What are you selling? I've got a lot of good things on sale, stranger. Oh, could you imagine if the damn merchant was a female? That'd be fucking awesome. I'm gonna stop with the nonsense. But yeah, thank you for coming out, guys, and hopefully I'll be able to get like more shit going on Twitch as well. But like I said, Twitch channel down in the description, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach me mostly on Twitter. That would become a GIF for someone on your Twitter followers later, Kate. You know what I'm getting at. Listen, if I start licking the microphone, then I got problems. 3,000 guard troops sent to Texas because of floods. Shit. Yeah, I hope majority of the people are okay. I saw a fucking picture on Twitter of a senior home, like, flooded, like, up to here, like, in their wheelchairs and shit like that, waiting to be rescued. So fucking sad. Oh my god, no, not licking. Nah. I honestly, I can't find myself looking that seductive and everything. It's weird. Anyway, bye. And then we're ending it off on... Oh yeah, you guys know what hashtag is back? Hashtag Ridley Dick.